We're seeing you in presenter view.
Okay, is that working? Okay. Just real quickly, this was the question, and it was published in the paper that Joe read, or Nancy read. Just some key facts. The lease tenant is Our Lady of Mercy Preparatory Academy. The lease was originally for 1 year, expiring this July 31st, 2021. As part of the agreement, there was an option to renew. And in order to grant that renewal extension for 1 more year, which would expire on July 31st, 2022, we need to go to town meeting, which is what we're here tonight to do. So it's the town's decision to extend the lease. The annual rent is $400,000 and the terms are exactly the same for the lease renewal. And then just real quickly highlighting, there was a process that we went through. Last year, this normally would have gone to town meeting the first time around, but because of the declaration of emergency at the state level and inability to hold a town meeting, the governor delegated the Board of Finance to be the first authority. So the Board of Finance did approve the lease. And then Our Lady of Mercy requested a 2nd-year extension, and then the Board of Selectmen voted on January 25th to send to town meeting. So that's why we're here today, and that's kind of a highlight. The website has both the modification and extension agreement, which is what we're voting on tonight, as well as the full details of the lease. And that's kind of the background on the Island Avenue lease. Like I said, this is just a 1-year extension for the lease.
Thank you.
So I guess, okay.
So I'd like to ask Lauren, how are we handling public questions? How will we recognize them? Will you unmute them?
Yes, anyone who has a question can raise their hand and I will unmute them and call on them to speak.
Do you mean their physical hand or the Zoom hand?
No, the Zoom hand, please, because I can't see everybody.
So what I'd like to do, there's an awful lot of us. So first of all, this is great. There's an awful lot of us. So let's go through questions. If we start to go on for questions sometime, I may ask to start reducing the time on average question. But for right now, let's just go for the first several, for if anyone has questions for the first selectman. So, and you'll click on your name and you'll raise your hand in Zoom.
No one is raising their hand. So, oh, we have one.
Move the vote. let's go for it's a long time to wait. If someone's waiting for a question, I think we should hear them. So who we got, Lauren?
No one.
Really?
No one. Don't raise your physical hand. Please raise your Zoom hand because I can't see. There we go. Thank you. Justin, give me 1 second. Go ahead, Justin Murphy.
Thank you. I wasn't sure if that was I guess that was the Zoom hand you're referring to, because I wasn't the one I'm used to, but.
I think that was the applause hand, but we'll take it.
It works.
Go ahead, Justin. And Justin, I think I need your name and address, if that's correct, Lauren, right?
Mm-hmm.
Justin Murphy, 44 Windy Brook Lane. And for the benefit of everyone, that's the only hand that I saw down there, at least on my computer. But anyway, I don't know if this is for Peggy to answer. I was just curious regarding Our Lady of Mercy Prep, the percentage of student body that is from the town of Madison, if anyone knows that answer. Thank you.
First selectman or other members of the board, do you know the answer to that?
I do not have the current information on that because I know last year it's very different this year because their enrollment is increased quite a bit. So I don't know what the current enrollment statistics would be. I don't know if there's somebody here from the school that would have that fact.
So if there's anyone here from OLM who's part of the institution, if you want to try the hand thing.
How about John?
So
I'm here.
Yeah. Do you have that information, John, offhand?
Yeah, it's about 45–50%.
Excellent.
That's off the top of my head.
And John, would you mind identifying yourself?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. John Picard, 51 Dairy Hill Road in Madison.
And your connection to the school?
I'm on the school board and I have 3 kids there.
Perfect.
Full disclosure.
Thank you.
And all
Any
3 of
other
my
que-
kids live in Madison.
Any other questions? So if you can try and navigate the little hand thing. In that case, I would ask if there's anyone out there who's trying to ask a question, but you can't navigate the hand thing. If you just unmute and call out, we can at least try it that way. And barring that, then I think I'll ask for a motion to call the question, which will make this the biggest and fastest public meeting in history. Hearing none. In that case, could I entertain a motion to call the question?
So
I will
moved.
move that we call the question.
So I heard
I
John
second.
first, and could I get a second to that, please?
I'll
I second.
second that.
I heard, I don't know who I heard. Did you?
I second it. Bruce Jocelyn, 16 Brookview Terrace.
So John made it, and then Bruce was nice enough to give the full name and address thing.
John Picard, 51 Dairy Hill Road. Sorry, Joe.
Well, we'll do our best here in Zoom box land. In that case, Nancy, I believe that's all I need, and we can then call for the vote.
Yep. Nancy, I'll open the poll to vote for calling the question.
Yes.
Thank you. You should all see question number 3 pop up now.
I do not, Lauren. I had question 1.
I have question 1 also.
Hey, Mark.
I don't
Oh.
see it. Hold on.
Okay, sorry, on my
It's
screen,
okay. It's okay.
because I
That's
set
why
it
we're
up, it
working
says
together.
3. You guys will just see motion to call the question. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, say nay.
Correct.
Looks like we're missing a couple. Squeak it in. There we go. Thank you very much.
Yes.
All right, Joe, you can now read the question and then I can open that poll.
Okay, so the year 2 extension of the lease modification and extension agreement between the town of Madison and Our Lady of Mercy Preparatory Academy of Madison for a period of August 1st, 2021 through July 31st, 2022.
All right, you should see the question now.
Lauren, I don't see anything on my screen.
It's appeared on mine. Give it a sec.
Okay.
Shall the town approve the year 2 extension of the lease modification extension agreement between the town of Madison and Our Lady of Mercy Preparatory Academy, Madison, for a period of August 1st, 2021 through July 31st, 2022? If you're in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We'll click the button. Don't actually say aye.
Yeah, I don't have it though. I had it and it lost.
Aye.
That's the problem. Lauren, I'm sorry. I had it and went off the screen though.
Okay, I am going to end that and I'm going to hopefully resubmit this question back to you guys, okay? Give me 1 second.
I'm sorry.
Don't be, as long as it lets me do it again.
This
All
is
right, so let-
literally that vote often thing.
Yes. That was pretty good, Joe.
I'm going to relaunch this last question. Shall the town approve the year 2 extension of the lease modification and extension agreement between the town of Madison and OLMPA for the period of 8/1/2021 to 7/31/2022? Okay, you should see it again.
I have it.
Please vote.
I did. Thank you.
I'm going to mute you now.
Lauren, nothing popped up again for me.
Could I suggest, Lauren, that why don't you wait a second and get the results of this poll and see what the vote percentage is?
Yep. So it's saying everyone's voted. Joe, were you not able to vote on any of the other questions either?
I couldn't vote on any of them.
On any of them? Okay. So for whatever reason, it's not popping up the poll for you, and I don't know why.
Lauren.
Nancy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, is he logged in from the device that he was checked in with from the registrars?
He has to be. Yeah.
That is.
Yep.
Could I ask, is anyone else in Joe's position?
Right.
In that case, Joe, would you kindly raise your hand if it's aye and we will manually add it?
Aye.
Lauren, please add one additional vote.
Will do.
Thank you, Lauren. Thanks, Joe.
No problem. Nancy, would you like me to read you the record?
Yeah, and just to make sure, and no one else had that problem, everyone was able to vote? Or was there anybody not able to vote? No, okay.
All right.
Yep, so you can read the results, Lauren, actually to Joe.
Okay. Joe, the motion passes with 78 votes in favor and 1 vote opposed.
Excellent. Well, there we are. Thank you. That concludes our business
Thanks,
for the
Joe.
town meeting.
Thank you, everybody.
I will take the brief moment to just remind people that if you're interested in issues like this, the Charter Review Commission meets next week at this time. You won't have to check in, so you can show up immediately. Aside from that, could I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
So moved.
Second,
And who is our second? Did you get that?
John Picardo.
Bruce.
Excellent. All, if I could see waving, all in favor of adjourning?
Aye.
Aye.
Don't forget next week.
All right.
Thank
Okay,
you.
next week.
Thank you all again for your patience with this. We really do appreciate it. We're all doing the best we can first time for this, and it's just going to get better from here. So thank you.
I
Thank
echo
you.
that. It's a learning
Thank you all.
experience and we'll improve it. So thank you, guys.
Thanks.
This may be the best public meeting that shows the diligence of the people of the town of Madison. Thank you so much.
Thanks.